welcome back to the moral decay of America. And again, if you're easily offended, get the hell out. It may not be for you, but at the end of the day, I don't care. This is for me and my entertainment. So here we go. Here's something on the Fox News Network. Hamas terrorists systematically and intentionally committed sexual violence during their attack. But yet, here you are, you got goobers in the United States that want to protect Hamas. So, I don't understand that. You've got well-documented incidents that the Hamas soldiers attacked the Israeli Jewish people and sexually assaulted them, aka raped them. Both men and obviously the women. And the report here, which we'll get into later if we need to, basically demonstrates not only did they rape these women, but then they killed them afterwards. So I don't understand how any living human being that's in their right mind can sit here and defend Hamas and his soldiers and everything else, knowing that these atrocities were committed against Israeli women and young girls, and filmed it, and you want them to walk around on the planet. You want them to have a piece of the earth. You want them to have their own independent state. To that, I say, fuck that. I, as a grown man, could never, ever sit there, watch, and or film another grown man sexually and physically assaulting a young lady and let them get away with it. Nevertheless, egg them on, cheer them on, pat them on the back and say, hey, let's go find another one. But that makes absolutely no sense to me. How can any woman anywhere in the world agree with this? But yet, we have people in our country saying, it's okay. I just don't get it. I absolutely just don't get it. Right here it's saying, simply refuse to acknowledge the atrocities were committed against Israeli women and young girls, despite much of it being filmed by Hamas and other Palestinian terrorists from Gaza themselves. I mean, holy hell. As I said earlier, how can a grown man sit there and allow you to rape another young lady? I mean, that's horrific. That's terrible. These are animals. These are beasts. These are people that have no moral code. They have no ethic code. They believe they were doing right. Everybody else in societies, from Russia to Germany to Mexico to the United States, knows you don't rape young people, young women and men. You just don't do that. And then you murdered them after the fact. I mean, what the hell? So, I don't know what to tell women, mainly young women. If you're being physically attacked, let them do what they want to. Maybe they'll let you go, right? But at the end of the day, you don't know that. You can't predict it. So why not resist? Chances are low that these people are going to rape you and then let you go. You've seen their faces, you've seen their tattoos or other marks, and you can identify them. So chances are very, very low they're going to let you live. So why not go down fighting? Even if you're 11, 12 years old and you got a grown man, bite them. You may not can take a punch to their face or to their throat or to their junk or, whatever, but do what you can to go down fighting. And if they knock you out and kill you before they rape you, then you're not suffering anymore. But to sit there and go and be raped after being physically beaten and tortured, and then to get murdered after the fact, go down fighting. I mean, what's the poem out there? Do not go gently into thy good night. Resist. Holy hell, Mark Twain had it right. And that's how I'm going to go down. If I ever see another man beating on a woman, I don't care. We're going to fight. I see another man beating on a young child. We're going to fight. You may whip my ass. But that's up for you to decide. Because you made the decision to beat on somebody who was smaller than you. That's innocent. That young person had nothing to do with your religious belief, had nothing to do with your sick, demented, fucked up head, had nothing to do with any of that. And yet, you're going to go over there, beat them up, rape them, watch your buddies rape them, and then you're going to dispose of them accordingly after you've had your unconscious fun. Give me a break. I don't care if it's wartime or not. You just don't do that. Take them prisoner, do the right thing, or just directly kill them. If you believe that 11-year-old is your enemy. But I seriously doubt it. So, I know this ain't the moral decay of America per se, but we got people in this country, as I said earlier, that support Hamas, support these activities that assault Jewish people here in the United States at universities and on down the line. And yet, I think it's called anti-Semitic or something to that effect. But yet, you're okay with the mentality of raping and murdering young girls. It baffles my brain. And that should not be allowed in the United States. And that is why we have a moral decay in America. Like and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by. Y'all be safe out there.